In his letter to the Danbury Baptists, Thomas Jefferson identified a wall of separation between church and state. The problem for our country today is not that religion exists. What tends to be the problem is the division and the influence that religion has on both society and legislature. We agree with Alan Wolf's statement that the role that religious values should play in political choices rather than religion itself is a source of division in America.
Though the Founding Fathers valued religion as a moral compass for law and societal decision-making, the inclusion of the Establishment Clause illustrates their wariness of religion's role in politics. Today, with the inclusion of under God in the Pledge of Allegiance and in God we trust on U.S. currency, it is clear that a complete separation of religion and government has not occurred. Additionally, in Marsh v. Chambers, the court upheld the constitutionality of opening sessions of state legislature with prayer.
Contemporary issues are riddled with the shadows of religious influence as legislators struggle to focus solely on the politics and constitutionality of gay marriage, abortion, and the death penalty. Perry v. Schwarzenegger, a case currently before the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California, is considering the constitutionality of California's Proposition 8, which made gay marriage illegal. The decision of the court in Roe v. Wade to allow abortion still stands, although many religious groups fervently campaigned to overturn the ruling. Similarly, 35 states allow capital punishment despite arguments over its religious morality.
In certain circumstances, the health of the community is invariably more important than religious beliefs and values. In Prince v. Massachusetts, the court recognized the importance of protecting children, and Justice Rutledge wrote that the right to practice religion freely does not include liberty to expose the community or the child to communicable diseases, or the latter to ill health or death.
Recently, a Wisconsin judge convicted a couple whose daughter died after they prayed to God to save her life instead of seeking medical treatment. We believe that when a child is in danger, the religious beliefs of that child's parents are less important compared to the child's health.
Yet we do acknowledge the difficult balance between the religious liberty of the parents and the health of the child. Despite this tension, in some circumstances, the health of the community must supersede the individual religious liberty. Though many people refused to get H1N1 vaccinations during the recent pandemic for religious reasons, we believe that during global outbreaks of disease, the health of the community is the most important.
Religious diversity in society can lead to intolerance and conflicts of escalating proportions, such as the Crusades of the 11th century and the modern-day battles in Israel and Palestine over Jerusalem. It leads to a multiplicity of factions within any one religion, which increases the amount of extremist sects, leading to religious profiling and discrimination. Oftentimes, the views of those without religion are hidden by the large number of religious groups. Diversity also makes it harder for the government to remain neutral towards religion.
Yet, James Madison said during the Virginia ratification debates that where there is a variety of sects, there cannot be a majority of any one sect to oppress and persecute the rest. Madison also argued in Federalist 10 that if we have a large number of factions, or in this case religious groups, no single faction can rise to become the majority.
We agree with Madison that religious diversity balances the extreme opinions in society and would add that diversity also upholds the right to free exercise of religion. Additionally, religious diversity can also promote tolerance as Americans must live with so many different religions.
The role of religion in political choices has often been a source of deep division in America. The damage it causes is outweighed by what we choose to place above religious values and principles such as the safety of our communities and certain political choices, because as James Madison wrote in his Memorial and Remonstrance, while we assert ourselves for freedom to embrace, to profess, and to observe the religion which we believe to be of divine origin, we cannot deny an equal freedom to those whose minds have not yet yielded to the evidence which has convinced us. This concludes our statement, and we're now ready for your questions.